Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at GeorgeTune.com. I'm back in another video. Well, this time around, I'm going to have a shave with a cartridge razor. That's right, yeah, some viewers out there wanted to see a cartridge razor in action because there are some guys out there who really like these, and we're going to have a shave with one. This is the Dorco Pace 7. Now, full disclosure, Dorco provided me with this, probably a year or so ago. And I did do a review on it, but I don't think it was on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and have a shave with the Dorco Pace 7 on camera. I got a brand new cartridge head in there and it's ready to go. Now Dorco has a really nice system. They got the Pace 7, which is a 7-blade cartridge head. They also have the Pace 6. And it comes in a nice little cradle like this. That has 6 blades in it. This is a Pace 6 Plus because it also has a trimming blade right here on the top to get underneath those tight spots. I don't think we're going to need that. We also have the Pace 5, the Pace 4, the Pace 3. I have a wide variety of cartridge heads to offer the cartridge razor shaver. And the nice thing is the 4, 5, and 6, and 7 are interchangeable with the handle. So the 7 will work on the 6 handle, the 6 will work on the 7 handle, the 5 will work on the 6, the 4 will work on the 7, that sort of thing. So you can kind of customize the cartridge head and the handle that you want to use. But I am going to use the Dorco Pace 7 handle with the Dorco Pace 7 cartridge razor head. We're going to use that, and we're going to have looking forward to that. We're going to kick it off with Vikings Blade Black Forest pre-shave oil, and I'm going to use Clubman Pinot Shave Lather. Now, I did a review of shave butter. Some of you wanted to see the shave lather. I'm going to have that. We're going to whip that up in my Vikings Blade Chairman shaving bowl. I'm going to use a synthetic brush because I've been getting some great results with synthetic brushes. I'm going to use my Yaki Ferrari synthetic shaving brush. I'm going to finish it off with, well, you know, right here, Clubman Pinot Aftershave. But I have it right here to can into this bottle, so we're going to pull it out of here because it just keeps better in a glass bottle. And also some Wild Country from upstairs because this is a very, very close in scent to the Pinot Clubman. Prior to all that, absolutely, after I finish this shave, to get some feedback, we're going to use my Shash alum block. Nice and solid, 100 gram size, 3.5 ounces. Really, really very, very nice. So that's it. So let's just wet the face and start, get some pre-shave oil on there, build a lather, and let's get to it. All right. I'm only going to use 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm going to need. Just 3. Really work it in. Okay, I got an extra towel over here. I'm just going to wipe that excess off my hands. And here's my Chairman shaving bowl. I have some hot water in there. Just going to dump that into the sink. And let's get some shave lather here. Okay, let's get, boy, it comes out in a very, very thin stream. Can you see that? It's very thin. I don't know if you can see that. See how thin that is? So I'm going to put a little extra on my finger because, you know, it's kind of deceptive how much you could put on there because it comes out so in such a thin string of lather. So we're just going to put that much in there, like that. About that much. That might be enough. I might need a little more. We'll see. Here's my Yaki shaving brush, the Ferrari. This is a 26 millimeter knot, synthetic knot. I'm going to put that little remnant in there. And we're going to go ahead and start building a lather. And this should lather up fairly quickly. As I recall, I've used it before. And I love the scent. This is the classic Clubman scent. If you're using the Clubman Pinot aftershave, this is the scent. And we're just going to keep going here. I want to just go a little bit more. Boy, I tell you, that's just really working up. I haven't had to add any water to it. You know, I might. Boy, there's a lot there. And it looks like it's thickening up nicely. I was just thinking maybe I should add a little bit more to it, but no, that's coming along nicely. It was kind of thin and bubbly to begin with, but it really is working up into a nice lather. So it took me a little longer than I had anticipated, but that's okay. That's okay. So there we go. Wow, there's a lot there. And I got some nice peaks. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Beautiful scent. And it's painting on very nicely. I went with the sandalwood. Boy, there's a lot there. I went with the sandalwood pre-shave oil because I sometimes use the Pinot Clubman aftershave after I've used a sandalwood shaving cream. And the scents complement one another, at least to my senses. Boy, that's nice. That's nice. I have plenty there. Look how much is coming out of my brush yet. Look at that. Plenty there. All right, let me rinse my hands here a little bit. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm all set. It's in place. I'm just going to heat that up a little bit. Normally, I would tell you 30 degrees, a light touch, let the razor do all the work, gentlemen, but the angle of these blades is already preset. So all you have to do is hold this flat against the face and just pull down and shave. You should be good. Just use a constant pressure. It'll be interesting to see how many passes I'm going to need. If I'm going to need 1 pass, 2 passes, or 3 passes, usually with a double-edged safety razor, 2 to 3 passes to get everything and get a really, really nice shave. So we'll see what this does. All right, here we go. All right, let's start in. Not bad. I can really feel it cutting through the beard, and I've got about a day and a half's worth of growth. Like a lot of cartridge razor, it has a lubricating strip and a strip to help stretch the skin as well. All right, that's the first pass done. Let's rinse. Well, you know, for 7 blades, you'd think that I would probably get a little more, but it's on par with my double-edged razor. It really is. So I'm going to need a second pass. And in preparing for this video, I just Googled a question to see how many passes it takes for a cartridge razor shave. And most wet shavers answered it would take 2 plus some touch-up. Not many said 3. So I think that's what this is going to be. 2 passes. All right, so we're lathered up again. rinse that out. It rinses very, very easily. Just a little like that in the sink, and it comes out very, very clean. That's really nice. And I don't know how they've got 7 blades in there, but they did. I mean, that really is amazing. All right, so we're gonna go east to west across the grain. And look, it seems like the cream is being moved out of the way, so there's still plenty of blade surface to cut or to shave. Okay, and the handle feels really nice. It's a very nice ergonomically designed handle. It feels really nice in the hand. Not overly heavy, but it's not too light either. Of course, then again, this is a different approach. It's not really the weight of the handle that's doing the job. It's just keeping it flat against the face. And of course, if I didn't show you, there is some pivoting action here on that, which is nice. So regardless of what angle you hold the handle at, this will stay flat against the face. Again, rinses really, really cleanly. I mean, amazing how quickly that just rinses off. Very surprised by that. I don't think I need a trimming blade on the back top edge of this cartridge head. It seems to get underneath there and get those little bits fairly well. That is the second pass done. Let's rinse. Well, I can honestly say I'm done. That's a nice close shave. That really is. I could probably stand to do a little, I could probably do a little touch up here on the chin. Maybe a little bit of the neck here also. I'm going to do that. I'm good for the office, but I want to do some touch up here just to see. Again, talking on camera, I sometimes forget to stretch the skin on my chin, and that really sometimes is what I miss. Usually when I'm just shaving, I remember to do that, but I'm talking, so here we go. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit of against the grain here touch up. And that handled it very, very well. Very nice. No tugging, no pulling. Okay, let's rinse. Wow. That was a close shave. It really was. Well, feel a little bit there yet. Just a little bit there, but that's okay. That might recede after the hairs unplump, the water gets thrown off of it. Okay, so let's do my 2 final rinses. Before I want to jump ahead of myself here, I'm going to jump ahead of myself. 1 warm, 1 cold. Okay, here's my warm water rinse. All right, nice. Nice, really removed the slickness. Had some nice slickness there, it was removed. I think that razor head, though, because there's more surface area there, I think that also removes a lot of the slickness as you shave, too. So I think it's really important that you don't shave an area where the cream has been removed. All right, here we go with my cold water rinse. Wow, very nice. Very, very nice. Now, now I'll use my nice clean towel. Very nice. By the way, you like the shirt? You like that? Yeah, I broke down, I bought some new t-shirts. And boy, I found a really nice brand. Gildan, G-I-L-D-A-N, Gildan or Gildan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but really nice and soft, very comfortable. I like this collar here, and sized perfectly for me. When I got them the other day, I ran them through the washing machine. You know, any kind of underclothing you want to wash just lightly put it through a cycle in the washing machine, and then I dried them, and boy, they didn't shrink. They didn't shrink at all. I mean, very, very little. And the sizing on these is just perfect. So check that out. I'll have a link below. I'm going to buy some more of these Gildan. These are really, really very nice. And I just happened on them going through a big box store, bought some underwear, and I thought, hey, this is a pretty good brand because they worked out really well. I needed some t-shirts. I went up to Amazon, and boy, these were great. These are absolutely great. So I'm definitely buying some more. And they have them in white, they have them in colors. I'll link both of them for you. Also, before I forget, I have an Amazon page where all the products I review here are listed and categorized. So I'll get you that. It's amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, one word. And if you go there, you'll see everything in category. All the stuff that I have reviewed and stuff that I have used. And I'll... this way, if you see something and you can't remember which video it was, you can go right to that page. So if you see something in Vikings Blade that you like, just click on Vikings Blade. If you see something in Merker that you like, click on that. Or Edwin Jagger, or shaving cream. You see a shaving soap that you like. You can't quite remember where it was. Just go there. I have all the shaving soaps that I've reviewed, all the shaving creams, all the razor blades, that sort of thing. And I'll be adding more as I go and review this stuff. And maybe I'll add things that I haven't quite reviewed yet. Maybe I'll put a little notation there that, I haven't reviewed this yet, but, here it is, in case you're interested. But anyhow, that was a nice shave. That's a smooth close shave. That really is. I'm surprised. Got a little bit here. Well, overall, it's a good shave. It really is. It's a different kind of shave. No doubt about it. It's a different kind of shave. I'm going to use my alum block here. And we'll see what kind of feedback we got. Okay, so here it is. Nice cold water on that alum block. Here we go. Well, smooth as ice. No stinging, maybe a mild zing here and there, a little zing here, a little zing here and here. That's about it. But that's, again, on par with my safety razor. Time will tell. We'll see. We'll see what happens if I develop any irritation, that sort of thing. And if when I go through the editing process of this, I'll make a note as to whether or not my skin responded well to this shave, because that was nice. But also, these are great if you're going to be flying, traveling by air someplace, and you want to have a carry-on bag. These are allowed on your carry-on bag. Safety razors and the blades. So the blades, no. Safety razors, I can talk more about that down the road. But this is allowed by the TSA. You're not going to have a problem putting this in your DOP kit, in your carry-on bag. This is why that's why I'm reviewing it, really, because this is a great alternative to the safety razor if you're flying someplace for the weekend and you're afraid that maybe your safety razor won't make it through security, something like that. You certainly can't take the blades. You cannot take the blades in your carry-on. You can check the safety razor and the blades in your checked luggage, but if you're just getting away for the weekend, you probably just have a carry-on bag. So it doesn't make sense to go through all that hassle. This is a good alternative. And I got a nice shave. I really did get a nice shave with it. I got a nice shave. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit it with some Pinot Clubman here. Clubman, Pinot Clubman. Now that that is set up, Oh, that's a great scent. I can feel it too. I'm getting a lot of feedback from that. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting some feedback from that. All right, and here is some Wild Country, Avon Wild Country for upstairs. This was a nice shave. This really was. And this is going to be my go-to if I'm going to fly away for the weekend and I want to have something in my dot kit so that when I reach my destination, I can get a nice shave and clean up for dinner or the next morning, that sort of thing. This is really nice. And it has a really nice, smooth feeling to it. Really very smooth. Completely different from a double-edged safety razor. Now, you know me, I love the double-edged safety razor. I really do. And I encourage a lot of folks out there in the wedge shaving world to give the double-edged safety razor a try. There are many instances where this makes a lot of sense. Just do your proper preparation. Get a pre-shave oil, get a good shaving cream, because this Clubman Pinot, this was great. This shave lather, this was really good. I really enjoyed this. It took me a little bit to whip it up. I think my brush was a little too wet. I think I have to back off on the water. But if you're going to be using this every day, you'll get right into the rhythm as how much water you need on your brush. But boy, that gave me a nice, shave. I mean, and really, you know what? No nicks, no cuts, and so far, no irritation. But you know what? The result feels so much different from a safety razor shave. It really does. And as I say, this is probably going to be my go-to if I ever travel. 7 blades. I don't know what kind of engineering or design they did, but look at that. That is really amazing. So, you know what? It's a nice razor. It really is. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure enjoyed the shave, and for all you cartridge razors out there, I'm going to do some more of these. I'm going to get some other cartridge razors and show you how they are and how they compare to this. Now, the other reason why I use the Dorco, before I forget, is they have a huge sale going on, up to 50% off on their Dorco Pace razors. It's at dorcousa.com, and that website is going away, and they're going to, after August 31st, they're going to be selling everything on Amazon.com exclusively. So Dorco USA is getting rid of all their inventory. Dorco's not going away, just dorcousa.com is going away. So they're getting rid of all their inventory. So they have upwards of 50% off on these. The Dorco Pace 7 is 35% off. You can pick this up for $5 and some change, as well as the Dorco Pace 6. That's, I believe, is 35% off. The Pace 4 is 50% off. You can get that for $3. No kidding. So if you want to try a new cartridge razor, if you're a cartridge razor shaver, you want to try a new cartridge razor, or maybe you have used a cartridge razor and it's given you too much irritation, maybe try switching brands and try the Dorco brand and see how that goes. Because you know what? They make some really nice double-edged razor blade. I use the Dorco Prime and the Dorco ST301s. Those are great. This really is a nice cartridge razor. And as I say, if I travel or if I'm in a pinch, this is going to be my go-to right here. I like the 7 blades. And as you saw, 2 passes and a touch-up, there's not much difference between the amount of shaving time on your face in regards to what I use in my double-edged razor. You know, I'm 2 passes and a touch-up, or 3 passes. Same thing with this. So it's about the same amount of time to do the shave. You know, and then the preparation. But the cleanup is a little quicker, and of course you don't have to clean your razor, that sort of thing. Just rinse this and set it aside. Well, anyhow, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Do you use a cartridge razor? Do you sometimes use a cartridge razor? Let me know. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. Check out my Amazon page, amazon.com/shop/marksrady, and I'll see you again real soon.